Bluebird. This is one of my favorite places in the world to play. I've been coming here for about 9 years, and I tour the East Coast every summer. And for the first time ever, I have my 2 kids. They're sitting over there. They're 6 and 9 years old, and they've been the most patient kids on earth. And they've learned, I think, over the last couple weeks that home is really just a state of mind. So with that in mind, we've been living out of a little tent in our CRV for the last 11 days. So we have a long way to go. And in fact, if you speak to my little associate there, Bryce, he'd gladly sell you a CD that paid for his education down the road. So there's 2 less begging musicians down the road somewhere. But with that in mind, this is a song called Home. I should mention they're the $0 to $1 zillion pricing too, so it's... So every time that I go home, well, I drink a little too much beer. Every time that I go home, I remember why I ran away from there. Every time that I go home, I'm saying something that I probably shouldn't have said. Every time that I go home, I always end up right back here. But there's no place like home, except for sometimes when you're there. And there's no place like home, and now I wish I could go there. But every time I hit the road, yes, every time that I go, every time that I leave, no matter how far, no matter how long the road may go, there's no place like home, except for sometimes when you're there. And there's no place like home, now I wish I could go there. To lay down by the river, hear those trains roll by at night, hear the songs that we used to sing when you were still alive. Every time that I go home, well, I remember why I came back here. 'Cause every time that I go home, I can see your face and all of theirs. And every time that I go home, well, my dysfunctions, they don't seem so bad. And every time that I go home, I'm airing all the laundry that I have. 'Cause there's no place like home, no place like home. 'Cause there's no place like home, and there's no home without you there. Every time that I